back. You're watching Overdrive. Just before the break, we were at the Tokyo Motor Show where Shumi showed you some bikes that will make their way to India in the near future. It's now time for some cars and SUVs that could make your mouth water. Also, the highlights of the LA Motor Show. Take a look.
Once we crossed over from the two-wheeler side of Honda's stall, we spotted the new Honda Valkyrie or the F6C, which has a great engine and slightly odd styling. Next to it was the sweet new NSX, but for us, the centerpiece was the new Vezel crossover. In Honda's lineup at the Tokyo Motor Show is the new Vezel. It's a crossover. Honda says it takes the best of a sedan, of MPV and SUV, puts it together. But the interesting thing is it's based on the Jazz platform, and that means it should be possible for this car to come to India, but Honda's telling us that they thought about it, but it might just be a little bit too expensive, so the decision has not been taken. In Japan, this car goes on sale in December with a 1.5-litre direct injection petrol and a hybrid option. Suzuki filled the main stage with concepts including 2 motorcycles and 3 decidedly Japanese-looking SUVs. But once again, we stopped for a quick look at the updated Swift, new daytime lamps and an interior upgrade before skidding to a complete halt in front of the new IV4 concept. So this is the new Suzuki IV4 concept. What attracted me to it initially is the fact that this grille reminds me very, very strongly of the XA Alpha, but if you look at the car, it's a significantly larger car, but it does give you an idea where Suzuki is heading with their SUV designs. There are a bunch of concepts here from Suzuki and you'll see them on the show, but they are not as directly relevant or as close to production as this one is. And if you look at it, what Suzuki is doing is a very nice muscular line, and it's got that sloping roofline that became popular with the Evoque. And overall, it's a good-looking SUV. Of course, it will be toned down by the time this hits anywhere close to production, and it will look a lot more normal. But at least Suzuki is going back into the SUV space, a space that has so far eluded it, at least in the premium space. The Germans were here too. The all-new Panamera Turbo S was making its first public appearance at this motor show, but this 4.8-litre twin-turbo V8 was not Porsche's showstopper at the motor show. That would be the new smaller-than-Cayenne SUV, the Macan, that was making its global debut at the Tokyo Motor Show. After a long tease, the Porsche Macan is finally out. This one's the turbo, 400 PS. The one we're interested in is the diesel, which is about 260 PS. The car shares its platform with the Audi Q5, but it's been heavily worked on. But what is important is this car will come to India with a diesel, and it brings the accessibility to Porsches to another level altogether. Now, it will not be assembled or built here, which is why the Audi Q5's prices are so good now. Therefore, we're expecting to see a 50 lakh rupee price tag. But overall, very, very interesting car, smaller than the Cayenne, far more accessible than the Cayenne, and it should do good numbers when it comes to India. At the very same time, on the other side of the world, BMW not only showed the 4 Series convertible, but also the new X4 concept at the Los Angeles Motor Show in the United States.
BMW is one of those manufacturers that's consistently been expanding into new frontiers, and they've done the X6, they've done the X5, they've done the X3, the X1, and now what you're seeing is the X4. It's a concept crossover. It will be positioned between the X3 and the X5, and well, it follows a similar design philosophy, or rather a thought process like the X6. It's a sports activity vehicle, and well, it should go probably into production pretty soon, of which of course it will definitely make an Indian debut as well.
Well, here it is, the F-Type Coupe.
Also shown in both the shows was the new Jaguar F-Type R Coupe, but the actual global launch event was in the United States, traditionally a bigger sports car market.
Early in 2014, India is going to get what I'd easily consider the most gorgeous sports car on the planet. That's the Jaguar F-Type Coupe. It's just been launched here at the LA Motor Show. It's coming to India for sure. And the big news, of course, is, well, there are several bits that are new on this car and significant. There's the all-aluminium architecture. There's that diverse range of engines, both V6 and V8 petrols, all supercharged. Phenomenal breadth of performance on those engines. Very quick, and of course, great top speeds, great 0 to 100 acceleration times. But what we're also looking at out here is a car that's going to be priced, cheaper than the F-Type convertible. It's not going to be a lot, but definitely going to make that car a little more affordable. Of course, at that lower price, what you're getting is better dynamics and better performance. So yeah, win-win situation for Jaguar in India, globally as well.
I think the first thing is in a Jaguar is that it is not about the detail that you make your full judgment on it. It's about the overall shape, and I absolutely feel strong about it. If there's one consistency about Jaguar, it is about the fact it's an exciting shape, and therefore the notion of having the front end very similar is less relevant because the rest of the car is very exciting.
So at the end of the show comes one of the most important cars of the show, the new Toyota Corolla. Now officially it's not at the show, but this particular hybrid is at a dealer stand, and you can already see the way it looks from here. There is a bit of a body kit on this particular car, but you can see it's a little more muscular, all the body panels are more filled out, and it's a squatter looking car. It's still a fairly bland design, but it's not as bland as before, and it looks rather good. If you sit inside, lots of space in the second row, a completely flat rear floor, lots of space in the front row, and the dash sort of recedes, the center console recedes away from you, so it gives you the sense of space, despite the fact that this particular car has a dark interior. So very, very important car for us, the new Toyota Corolla coming to India soon.